Once the world was full of wonders, but it belongs to humans now. We creatures have all but disappeared. Demons, vampires, and witches, hiding in plain sight, fearful of discovery, ill at ease even with each other. But, as my father used to say, in every ending, there is a new beginning.
Matthew.
You off to the library?
Yes.
Well, you should know that it's absolutely full to the brim with creatures. Waiting to see if you can call the book up again. I thought that... Would you let me take you out for the day instead?
Diana, do you mind if we just... I just wanted to explain about Peter Knox being at my house.
It was you who told him about the book.
I told Sylvia. She asked. I couldn't lie to another witch.
I trusted you.
You haven't exactly been honest with me. You've used magic for your own gain.
Did Knox tell you that?
He's a good man. He's in the congregation. He's worried about you, and so am I.
Well, you don't need to be.
Look, I know that you're angry with me. I understand. But that does not mean that you need to spend time with that.
I can open my own door. Where are we going, anyway?
My house.
I spend most of my time at All Souls, but I come back here very occasionally.
This whole place. It's like a time capsule.
I'll stay in the same place for too long. Humans tend to get suspicious, so I closed it up and left. But I've dropped by over the years, updated the plumbing, put in the electricity.
Who's she?
My sister, Louisa.
Did you have to change your name?
I always keep my Christian name. Otherwise, yes.
What is your real name?
De Clermont.
You're French.
Don't you ask a lot of questions?
Yeah. It's the historian in me.
I took my mother's name when she sired me. She lived in France with my stepfather, Philippe. He's no longer with us.
He died.
Yes. We can be killed. If you try hard enough.
Rico Jean.
Satu Järvinen.
Welcome to the congregation.
You're human.
The job of administrating the congregation has been passed down to the oldest male in my family for centuries.
Have you got siblings?
An elder sister.
Oh, she must be pleased.
We're also tasked to help keep all this secret from humans. The congregation chamber.
I want to see inside.
I'm afraid you can't. Not unless we're in session. The demons are to the north of the building. Vampires over there. And this is the Witches' Archives.
Were you an alchemist?
No, I inherited those from my brother. He was fascinated by it. Science with magic, magic with science. He never knew which way around it was.
I'm not sure either, to be honest. That's why I'm drawn to it.
Did you cast a spell to call the book up?
No. No. No, I've never been very good at spell casting.
Well then, perhaps there was a spell on it, and you just happened to meet its conditions.
What are you doing?
I thought so. Your magic's instinctive. It just comes out of you when you need it. You needed
Ashmole 782 for your research.
It's not that simple.
Oh, no, of course not. There's something else, some kind of link between you and the book.
I thought I was getting something.
How was I to know you was crying?
I couldn't sleep. Dreams about Diana.
What?
Odd things. I thought I'd try to peep.
Did you see anything?
A man in the shadows. With her. Following her.
It's Knox.
He wasn't a witch.
Maybe you're right. Maybe my magic is connected to need.
Don't you have any memories of it having surfaced before?
No. I don't remember much about my childhood. My parents died when I was young.
Yes, I know.
Living without magic isn't bad. I've survived without it.
Well, that's not quite true. You use it all the time. You can feel me when I'm looking at you.
It feels cold. Like ice growing under my skin.
Witch power is in your blood, it's in your bones. You're born to be a witch. Just as you were born to have blonde hair. And those blue eyes.
And you?
Well, I was born a human. We didn't keep track of birthdays back then. But I'd estimate it was in 500, and then I was reborn as a vampire in the year 537.
The things you must have seen.
And done.
Would you like to have dinner with me tomorrow?
New stock's arrived.
Oh, what's come in?
Ghosties and ghoulies and things that go bump in the night.
Hey, look at this. Ooh. This thread's been up since this morning, and already it's got over 100 messages.
You knew this was gonna work.
The stories they're telling. Demons born to humans who had no idea why they were different. They spent half their lives thinking they were freaks.
Now you've got them talking to each other.
Some of them want to meet face to face. What do you reckon?
Stay online for now. It's risky enough.
What's this?
I got them from the library. Look, does this remind you of something?
That's your statue.
Hey, Sarah.
What are you doing hanging around with a vampire?
Has Em been spying on me? Anyway, most of the things we've been told about them aren't true.
He could feed off you, take your memories.
I'm sure that's not true.
That's what they do, Diana. He could have fed off you already, seen everything you saw when you opened that book. You wouldn't remember.
He wouldn't do anything like that. I'm not in any danger with him.
Diana, do you remember the stories your mom told you when you were little? The shadow prince that lived between sunset and moonrise?
Yeah, I used to love those stories.
What if it's him?
We are putting 2 and 2 together and making 5. We have no idea who this vampire is or what he wants.
Well, he's coming to dinner tonight, so I can just ask him.
Morning.
Presume it's not a coincidence you're outside my college.
Matthew's away at a conference, molecular biology techniques. He asked me to keep an eye on you.
Is he always this controlling?
With us, yes. But with a witch, it's a first.
Okay then. May as well utilize you. I'm feeding Matthew tonight. Talk me through it.
Look, I'll tell you what Matthew likes if you come to the lab and get your bloods done. Look, we're taking DNA from witch remains, and we've identified 4 original clans.
Thanks.
Don't you want to find out which one the bishops belong to?
It's not for vampires.
Test of Diana Bishop's powers. Who is Diana Bishop?
Surely you've wondered about the Bishop blood. I certainly have. What will this tell us?
Your inherited traits and powers and where you come from. Through your DNA, we can trace descent back to one of 4 witches.
What the hell are you doing? Stop now.
If any vampire's going to take her blood, it's going to be me.
You all right?
C'è qualcuno vedete, signore?
Grazie.
A strange story came to me today. Apparently, Matthew de Clermont's harassing a witch in Oxford.
What?
If it's true, we should capitalize on it. Bring him in front of the congregation. Punish him.
It sounds unlikely to me. Did your source tell you who this witch is?
Her name's Diana Bishop. I couldn't get more than that. My source was a witch herself.
Probably lying to you like they all do. Why would Matthew leave himself so vulnerable?
Well, there might not be any truth in it, but if there is, we can't afford to miss this opportunity. Someone should go over there and find out.
With the blood of the lion and the wolf.
Don't you ever close your door? Anyone could walk in. Oh, darling.
Are these for us?
You need to eat when you're pregnant. Has the baby moved yet?
Oh, she's lazy, I reckon.
What's all this?
I've been reading up on alchemy. Nat, your mom's here.
Alchemy exists to transform mortals from a state of suffering to enlightenment. I didn't know you were into all this. Hey.
They've given me a day to close the chat room.
Oh.
Did you tell them?
Of course not. I might not approve. I'd never report you.
Demons need to communicate with each other.
You know it's against congregation.
Well, it shouldn't be. If we were allowed to come together, there'd be fewer problems.
Not necessarily. Think of the risks. Demons aren't good at doing things quietly.
So we just get told to shut up and hide away?
Nat, don't fight it.
So you fight it for me. You're on the congregation. You have a voice.
It's gonna get better. This has been in my family for generations.
How will that make it better?
Well, it's the White Queen from alchemy.
I don't think that's what that is. She's got a bow and arrow.
She's like her anyway. My dad told me when the time comes that I must give her to the person who needs her.
How will you know who that is?
I don't know yet. Just have to wait for a sign.
You like something, maybe?
They're lovely.
Thank you.
Hello, Miriam.
You're craving her.
Miriam, how I feel about Diana Bishop has absolutely nothing to do with you.
She's a witch. You're a vampire. You know the rules. It's forbidden by the terms of the Covenant.
Congregation isn't about to enforce a 1,000-year-old rule.
Does Diana even know about it? Because Marcus doesn't seem to think so.
Bye, Miriam.
Coming.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm running.
Expecting someone.
Get out of my rooms.
Feeding him. You shy away from us and yet you seek out vampire company.
I'm not a bigot like you.
Just like your father. So open-minded that he put himself and your mother in mortal danger.
Mr. Knox was just leaving.
Red deer. A young Highland stag, from a taste of it.
How could you possibly know that?
Our senses are heightened.
Oh, so some of the stories are true. Can you fly?
No, but we can run and jump very well, which makes humans think that we can fly. And we're efficient, too. Our bodies don't use up much energy, so we have an awful lot to draw upon when we need to.
You don't breathe much.
Well, our hearts don't beat. Very often. I thought you knew about vampires. That's why you invited me to dinner.
Probably know a little less than most humans do.
Most legends about us were dreamed up by humans.
Black hats and bats and brooms.
Yes. Somewhere in all those stories, there's a speck of truth. Something that frightened humans and helped them to deny that we were real. What do you taste?
Flowers and spice. You?
Oh, there's violets in there. The purple sugared ones. Elizabeth Tudor absolutely adored them. Ruined her teeth.
Also, blackberries from hedgerows, cigar smoke, red currants in brandy. I could go on.
What would I taste like?
Don't ever say that to me.
I only ask to understand.
It would take but a moment. You wouldn't be able to stop me if I struck, and I wouldn't be able to stop myself.
I'm safe with you.
The smell of you. Willow sap, chamomile, honey, frankincense, lady's mantle. Ancient things I thought I'd forgotten. And it's not only your scent. I can hear your witch's blood moving in your veins. I touch your skin, and it rushes to the surface. Thank you for dinner.
Go and find Matthew.
Thank you, Father.
You know about this. Who are they? My parents. I'm so sorry.
Knox sent these to me.
Why would you do something like that?
Where is he?
I have no idea.
This is sick.
Please, can we just talk about it? I'm gonna give the book to the vampire.
I will understand that book. I'm gonna deal with this myself.
Diana?
Hey, Sean. Sorry, I know you're closing. I need to get a book. Ashmole, 782.
People have been asking for that all week. It's missing. Last one who had it out was you.
I returned it to the stacks.
I remember, it's odd.
Well, then it's gotta be there.
Can you check again? Just for me, please.
I'll go and have a look. Give me a few minutes.
Thank you.
We'll work together, shall we? Jillian thought you might take the book out. You see, she understands its importance to us.
You sent me those photographs.
I don't want you to end up like Rebecca. Your father made her turn her back on her own kind.
Sorry,
just
Diana,
as
it's just
you are.
not there.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
What's going on?
It's okay.
Diana, ask him to look again.
All of you, get out.
With this binding note.
Stop! Sean! Sean!
Don't hold your breath! Just breathe, Diana! I've got you.
You're safe.
Sean, are you okay?
Is she okay?
No, she's exhausted.
Not surprising. Witchwind. I've checked on Sean. He's fine, and I've sorted out the Bodleian.
If she wakes up, tell her I'll return soon.
Where are you going?
I'm going to find Peter Knox.
If you make a move on him, it'll be seen as a direct challenge to the congregation.
He sent her those photographs. His scent was all over them.
Are you seriously considering endangering our family just to avenge a witch?
Are you questioning my loyalty?
I'm questioning your judgment. Think before you do this. Get Diana out of Oxford, fine, but don't take on Knox. If you do, it'll be war.
I've never felt so protective. Over anyone.
You can protect her without causing a shitstorm. Drop her off with Hamish in Scotland. Leave her at Woodstock.
No. I'll take her to Setu.
What? You can't put Isabeau through that. You can't leave a witch at her house.
It's my house, too, and I'm not leaving her there. I'm going with her.
Matthew.
What time is it?
5 o'clock. He's been asleep for 10 hours. You were exhausted from the Witchwind.
Witchwind.
No witch has summoned it for centuries. You have to leave Oxford.
No, I can't leave.
Peter Knox will come after you.
I can deal with Peter Knox.
Not yet, you can't. Your power is extraordinary, but it's undisciplined. You have to come to terms with it somewhere safe.
I could go to my aunt's.
No. No, I'm taking you home with me to France. No witch would dare trespass on Vampire Land. You'll be safe there.
Loving you isn't the right thing to do. How can I ever change things that I feel?